me and my wife, I believe in you. My sister, run! It's so amazing that God has designed us in such a way that even as a single entity, we still have a purpose to fulfill. There are filmmakers and there are also filmmakers. Amata is a billboard walking red flag. You see those thumb-sticking brothers. The sad reality is that many unbelievers even behave well than believers. Hey beautiful people, you're welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hi, my name is Joy. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. We make videos on lifestyle, faith, girl talk, gist, and all that good stuff basically. So if you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe and watch other of my videos. So today we'll be doing a review of the movie drum rolls. We'll be doing a review of Last to Marry, a Christian based movie by Pastor Laju. I don't know if you know Pastor Laju Iren, but if you've not seen the movie, this is about to be a spoiler, so a spoiler alert. If you've not seen it, do check out our YouTube channel, watch the movie and come back to watch the review. But if you've seen the movie, grab your popcorns and let's discuss. First, I have to give Pastor Laju her flowers. Guys, I have a flu, so just manage my voice like that. So as I was saying, Pastor Laju Iren has to collect her flowers. There are filmmakers and there are also filmmakers, and I personally for one think that PL is so creative and she's good at what she does. Honestly, take it to the bank. I said that. Okay, another person I so much admire, just an aside, is Pastor Mildred. But yeah, we're talking about the movie Last to Marry, and from the title Last to Marry, you know what, or you should have an idea of what the movie will entail. The movie is a story that revolves around a lady or a woman, a grown adult, basically a 34-year-old woman named Abidemi. She has two men in her lives and she plans on getting married before her 35th birthday. Basically, pressure from her mom, societal pressures, and she's actually very established. She has the house, she has the car, she has a good job, she has money, she has the influence, we would say, but she lacks a man at her age. This movie revolves around her and all the plot twists. She's in the middle, for real. The red flags, all of those things. But what I would like to point out, or what I would like to focus on, particularly in this video, are the red flags. So if you've seen the movie, you most likely know that, the first guy she came across, or the first guy to approach her, which was Amata. Amata is a billboard walking red flag. This guy is not even a description of red flag alone. He himself is a walking red flag, and so many instances pointed out that this guy is not for you. This is not for you. Imagine someone proposing to you and just saying, if not that God told me to wife you, basically, I would ignore your bad character, wear the ring, and he drops it on the table. Hello? That there is a very big red flag. Actually, the truth is, it's easier said than, done. So many Christians actually are in toxic relationships, and we are saying it now. Everybody is almost saying and voicing out that, oh, I can't be in a True, I'm not even saying that you should be in one, but the reality is that so many people are in relationships that are toxic. It might be subtle, although toxicity is toxicity. You hear statements like, Abidemi, please help me to obey God. God told me and my wife, and all of those annoying statements for you. And I feel like Amata is just that character that portrays Christian guy in quotes with so many red flags. Amata even goes further to saying that no wife, he mistakenly utters it, but sometimes those statements they make, portray who they are. There are certain things that people say that you should hold on to. Almost utter the word prostitute. I just think that Abidemi was so clouded, with the idea of getting married. how that our younger colleagues, our friends, all of them are married, and she even has two friends that were pregnant. So I just think that the pressure is real, but what is more real is connecting to yourself, not losing your true values, who you are, and your faith. When I mean not losing your faith, this actually made Abidemi almost entering into another relationship that would have been toxic in another way, and that is the relationship with Adetunji, a long time old friend and classmates. Abidemi would have entered a relationship with an unbeliever. I believe that as Christians, no matter what you do, if you cannot compromise your standard in friendship, if you cannot compromise your faith for friendships, if you cannot compromise your faith for, like, in your business, what you do, I also think you should not compromise your faith when it comes to picking a partner, a life partner at that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions, but this is what I think it should be. Now, this is the part that gets me. She says that I believe in God, but you do not believe in God, and all of those things. They were having a conversation, and then she goes, I believe in God, but you do not. What do you believe in? Then Adetunji says, I believe in you. My sister, run! Because you believe in me, Ke? No, we don't do that here. Because it doesn't hit her, because it treats her like a princess, doesn't mean it's good for her. I also think that is a red flag. Yeah, I just think that this movie is a eye-opener and an encouragement to single ladies, young ladies. One quote that actually stood out for me is, last to marry is not a fool. Trust me. Because this generation, in this period, it almost looks like everybody wants to get married. Last year even looked like the deadline. If you did not get married last year, it looked like you're not getting married again. So last to marry is not a fool. It's just an eye-opener to Christian ladies, Christian guys as well, vice versa, that last to marry is not a fool. It doesn't matter the timing. What matters is you marrying well, marrying right, and fulfilling purpose in that marriage. Now, speaking about purpose, you see that Abidemi, who is a Christian, a 34-year-old Christian, has several dreams, kingdom dreams now, that is reaching out to young girls, advancing the gospel of Christ, but actually wants to get married to do that with her, her partner. She wants to get married to fulfill God's purpose with her partner. She wants someone that would support her, basically. If she had married Adetunji, that would most likely not happen, because I think one time they were having a conversation how that her children, she would take her children to church and all of those things, and Adetunji was like, I love you, it's you I love, but my children are not going to go in that line. So what is the essence of coming together? What is the essence of marriage if you do not raise godly children? So the movie was trying to establish that purpose should start from your single pringleness and your singlehood. One shouldn't wait for marriage. In fact, I saw a video on the internet where this lady was saying, and it really resonated with me. She said that marriage is not for God. Your marriage is not for God. Not like your marriage will not glorify God, but the marriage itself is not for God. It is for you. So PL, she also featured in that movie. She killed her role. In that movie, she's the mentor of Abidemi, and she goes on to advise Abidemi, tells her that, look, one shall chase 1,000 and two 10,000. Two shall put 10,000 to flight. And it's so amazing that God has designed us in such a way that even as a single entity, we still have a purpose to fulfill. Even as a single being, we still have, our calling. We still have our purpose. We still have things that we could do with our lives. So my dear sisters and my brothers, singleness is not a cause. Being a single pringle will not kill you. It's better to marry well, marry right, than marry on time. What will matter at the end of the day is you marrying a God-fearing man, not a God-fearing man with a touch of violence, a touch of worldly traits. I'm talking about a God-fearing man and God-fearing woman. You see those tongue-speaking brothers? This disclaimer, I'm not shading anybody, but yeah, those ones, they are the ones we should fear the most, because for real, a person might be all tongue-speaking, high-spirited, every other thing, might even have a straight face. It's always in the spirit. But the truth, or the sad reality, is that many unbelievers even behave well than believers. That's just the sad reality, in my opinion. You might compromise in other aspects, because a person cannot be 100% perfect, but a person who does not share your values, the same faith as you shouldn't even be thinking or considering in the first place. Learn to always seek God's opinion. Learn to hear God for yourself, because I feel like if Abidemi, had heard from God directly, she wouldn't be so clouded with, God told me you are my wife. If God actually did tell you that you are my wife, then God can tell me too. I'm his daughter, right? You are his son, I'm also his daughter. So I think it should be in two ways, right? God telling you and God also speaking to me about it. So it all boils down to hearing the voice of God and having a true connection, with God, because how then do you hear the voice of God? Overall, I think that having a partner who complements you and not completes you. With these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to convince you that go and watch Last to Marry if you haven't, and if you have, share your thoughts about the movie in the comment section. To my ladies and to my guys, don't wait to start fulfilling purpose in marriage. Let the right person meet you fulfilling purpose, then you guys can come together and build so much more. In the meantime, catch up on all my previous videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video is relatable, and yeah, give this video a like, share to 1 or 2 persons that you know would like to watch this kind of video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Do take care of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.